Hi middle one. Our lesson today is about special cases of parallelogram. First, do you remember the properties for square and rectangle and rhombus and also parallelogram? Open your classwork, page number 48. First, I want to find the properties for rectangle, rhombus and square. First, parallelogram has what? Has each two opposite sides are equal in length and parallel, and each two opposite angles are equal in measure, and the sum for two consecutive angles is 180 degrees, and two diagonals bisect each other. These properties is the properties for parallelogram and the common properties for rectangle, rhombus and square. Rectangle, rhombus, square has special properties. Rectangle has what? 4 right angles and diagonals are equal in length. 4 angles are right angles and the 2 diagonals are equal in length and not perpendicular. And the rhombus, each 2 adjacent sides are equal in length, means the 4 sides are equal in length, and the diagonals are perpendicular but not equal in length. And in a square, 4 sides are equal in length, and the square has 4 right angles and the diagonals perpendicular and equal in length. Now the perimeter for rectangle equals length plus width total times 2, and the rhombus side length times 4, and the square also side length times 4. If you want to find area for rectangle equals length times width, and the rhombus equals base times height, or half times diagonal 1 times diagonal 2. And the area for square equals side times side, or side power 2, or half times diagonal, or half times diagonal power 2. Clear middle one? And now, parallelogram can be rectangle or rhombus or square. Can be rectangle if what? If one of its angles is right angle, or if the diagonals equal in length. Parallelogram will be rectangle if the angles will be right angle or the 2 diagonals are equal in length. And it can be rhombus if 2 adjacent sides are equal in length, or if 2 diagonals are perpendicular. And the parallelogram can be square if what? If one of its angles are right angle and 2 adjacent sides are equal in length. If parallelogram has right angle and the 2 adjacent sides are equal in length, then it's called square. And if angles is right angle and 2 diagonals are perpendicular, or 2 diagonals are perpendicular and equal in length, or 2 adjacent sides are equal and its diagonals also are equal. Note that, number 1, the square is a rectangle with 2 adjacent sides are equal in length. A rectangle can be square if 2 adjacent sides are equal in length. If I have rectangle, can be square if 2 adjacent sides are equal in length. Also, rectangle can be square if 2 perpendicular diagonals. If rectangle has 2 perpendicular diagonals, then it's called square. Square is a rhombus with a right angle. Rhombus can be square if he has what? Right angle. A square is a rhombus with 2 diagonals are equal in length. If the rhombus has 2 diagonals equal in length, then it's called square. And then complete classwork, page number 51. First, number 1, the parallelogram whose 2 diagonals are perpendicular is called what? Yes, parallelogram, 2 diagonals are perpendicular. Rhombus, yes, well done. Number 2, parallelogram whose 2 diagonals are what? Is called rectangle. Rectangle, its diagonals what? Yes, equal in length. Number 3, the parallelogram whose two diagonals are equal in length and perpendicular. Diagonals equal in length and perpendicular is what? Yes, square. Number 4, if ABCD is a rhombus, then what perpendicular what? Rhombus, its diagonals are perpendicular. I have rhombus ABCD. What perpendicular? Yes, AC perpendicular BD. Then line segment AC perpendicular line segment BD. Clear middle one? Number 5, the perimeter of the square equals? Yes, side length times 4. And the perimeter of the rectangle equals what? Length plus width times 2. Well done. And the perimeter of the rhombus? Yes, like square equals side length times 4. Number 6, the rhombus whose perimeter is 42. The perimeter equals 42. I want side length. Perimeter of rhombus equals side length times 4. Then side length equals what? Yes, side equal perimeter divided 4. Then equals what? 42 divided 4. Then side equals 42 divided 4 equals 10.5 centimeter. Then side length equals 10.5 centimeter. Number 7, the quadrilateral whose sides are equal in length. Quadrilateral whose sides are equal in length is called, yes, rhombus. The quadrilateral whose diagonals bisect each other is called, yes, parallelogram. And number 9, the rectangle is a what with a right angle. A rectangle is a what with right angle. What with right angle can be rectangle? Yes, parallelogram. Parallelogram with a right angle is called rectangle. Number 10, the rhombus is a what in which its diagonals are perpendicular. A rhombus is a what in which its diagonals are perpendicular. What its diagonals perpendicular can be rhombus, parallelogram, yes. Number 11, the square is a what with a right angle. Square is a what with a right angle. Square is a rhombus with right angle. When I have rhombus and the angles will be right, is called square. Number 12, the rhombus whose two diagonals are equal in length is called what? Rhombus whose two diagonals are equal in length is called square. Well done. Number 13, the rectangle in which its two adjacent sides have the same length is called rectangle in which its two adjacent sides have the same length. I have rectangle and its sides are equal in length is called, yes, square. Number 14, the rectangle in which its two diagonals are perpendicular is called also square, because diagonals of rectangle are equal in length and perpendicular. What have diagonals are perpendicular and equal in length? Square, yes. If line segment XY is parallel to line segment ZL and the XY equals ZL, then the quadrilateral XYZL is called, I have two sides are parallel and equal in length. Do you remember that quadrilateral if have just two sides parallel and equal in length, it's called what? Yes, parallelogram. From the cases of how to prove any quadrilateral can be parallelogram. Number 16, in each of what and what the diagonals are perpendicular. Diagonals of what are perpendicular? Yes, square and what and rhombus. And now choose page number 53 classwork. Number 1, two diagonals of rectangle are perpendicular, are equal in length, are perpendicular and equal in length, bisect its interior angles. The diagonals of rectangle are what? Yes, are equal in length. Number 2, The two diagonals of a rhombus are rhombus, perpendicular and not equal, equal in length and not perpendicular, perpendicular and equal in length, not equal in length and aren't perpendicular. Yes, perpendicular and not equal in length. Number 3. The two diagonals of the square are what? I know the square, perpendicular and equal in length. Just perpendicular? No. Just equal in length? No. Perpendicular and equal in length? True. Not equal in length and not perpendicular? False. Then choose letter C. Number 4. If ABCD is a rectangle in which AC equals 5 cm, then BD equals what? I have a rectangle ABCD. AC is a diagonal equal 5 cm. I know that diagonals of rectangle are equal in length. Then AC equals DB. Then BD equals what? Also 5 cm. Number 5. If ABCD is a square, then measure angle CAB. I have square ABCD. Angle CAB, CAB. This angle. I know that all angles of square are right angles. Then measure angle BAD, all right, equals 90 degrees. Then measure angle CAB, half of this angle equals what? Yes, 45 degrees. Number 6. If ABCD is a parallelogram in which measure angle A equal measure angle B, then ABCD is a what? Measure angle A equal measure angle B. Measure angle A and B are consecutive angles. Their sum equals 180 degrees. If measure angle A equal measure angle B, then 180 divided 2 equals 90. Then measure angle A equals 90 and measure angle B equals 90. Parallelogram with right angles is called what? Rectangle or rhombus or square or trapezium? Yes, it's called rectangle. Well done. Number 7. If ABCD is a rhombus in which measure angle ACB equals 32 degrees, then measure angle D equals what? I have rhombus ABCD and measure angle ACB equals 32. AC is diagonal. Bisect angle C to two equal angles. Then measure angle ACB equal measure angle ACD equal also 32. Then measure angle BCD equals, yes, 64. Then I want to find measure angle D. Measure angle D and measure angle C are what? Consecutive. Their sum equals 180 degrees. Then measure angle D equal 180 minus 32 plus 32 or minus 64. Then 180 minus 64 equals 116 degrees. The measure angle D equals 116 degrees. Number 8. Adjacent sides are equal in length in parallelogram. Then the figure is what? When I have a parallelogram and the sides are equal in length. It's called square, rhombus, rectangle, trapezium. Yes, rhombus. With my best wishes, Mr. Ahmed Abdullah. Goodbye, middle one.